So we all can agree that coffee is just our emotional support drink, right? Well, I just promoted it to our emotional support cake. Welcome back to Loaf Mania. All month long, we'll be meeting here 3 times a week, and I'll be giving you some of my top loaf cake recipes. Some days we'll bake from scratch, some days we'll doctor up a box. Either day, you don't want to miss. If you love coffee like I love coffee, then you're going to like this cake. Today, we're making a caramel espresso loaf cake. This one might be my favorite. So get cozy and let's go. In a bowl, I'm going to add my room temperature eggs, melted butter, oil, along with white and brown sugar and espresso powder. And I'm going to give that a good old mix. And then I'm going to add a little bit of brewed espresso in order to deepen the coffee flavor in the cake, along with some vanilla extract, and give that a good mix. Next, I'm going to add my flour, baking powder, baking soda, and a little bit of salt. Last, I'm going to add room temperature sour cream. This is going to add moisture to the cake and create a tender crumb. Since this cake already has brewed espresso and sour cream in the batter, we're going to skip the instant pudding this time. Now, in my prepared loaf pan, I'm going to pour that cake batter in about 2/3 of the way up and place it in the oven for about 55 minutes. Once that cake is done and cooled, I'm going to start working on my glaze. I like thicker glazes, so this is going to be a heavy cream glaze. I'm going to start off with my powdered sugar, and then I'm going to add some vanilla extract, espresso powder, and heavy cream. And I'm going to give that a mix. I'm also going to add a little bit of salt. If the glaze is too thin, add more powdered sugar, and if it's too thick, add more heavy cream. Now I'm just going to cover the entire top of the cake with that glaze that we just made. I'm not about to stand over a pot forever and make caramel, so we're about to use the Ghirardelli caramel sauce and top this cake off with a nice caramel drizzle. This is actually the only caramel sauce I will recommend over actually making your own caramel sauce. But just like that, we are done. We have a caramel espresso loaf cake that truly does remind me of my caramel macchiato order. And the next time someone mentions a coffee cake, this should be the cake that comes to your mind. First off, look at the jiggle. If you've been here, you already know we finna taste it. I love cakes that taste like coffee. That's what I call a coffee cake. That coffee flavor came all the way through. And that's so good, I think I'm about to go turn this into a buttercream. Now it's your turn to try. And you tell me if you like it or if you love it. And I'll meet you back right here. Bye.